1 year ago, I started making Roblox game as my first coding career. Because there's a lot of people making millions of dollars by making simple slop games in just 2 weeks. So why shouldn't I? And the results? I earned exactly $0 by the end of the year. Why? Because I sucked? Marketing? I have no idea, bro. But jokes aside, I've never been a huge fan of coding in Roblox overall. The load is great, it's extremely simple. Like you can even learn in like under 6 months or like less. But the main problem is the Roblox itself. Roblox is known for making terrible decisions. But ignoring the fact that Roblox loves specific audience, Roblox takes huge cut from revenue. We're talking about 70%. If you compare Steam only takes 30%. I mean, I still make $0. 30% of 0 is still 0. But if you make $100, that means you only get returned with $30. That's why it takes 30,000 Robux to earn your first dollars. Before 30,000, you earn exactly $0. Those are worthless. And like 90% of the developers don't even make 30,000 Robux at all. And front page is filled with brain rot games. We all know it. You cannot escape it because Roblox is made for children, not for older audience. So making actual good games only results in like thousands of active players, which if you've only been there for like years to be known. Otherwise, you'll be greeted with 0 concurrent players after spending hours on your project. And today, I'm taking a step further and quitting Roblox development entirely. And I'm moving into making OnlyFans career, I'm showing. And I'm making my career on bigger platforms. Steam, mobile, anything you can imagine. Because if I keep doing on Roblox, I'll never reach the top. That's what I'm talking about. And today sets the mark of the day 1 of my journey to becoming a millionaire before the age of 20. So some people must say, that make a slop game, idiot. Well, I mean, you'll be correct. I could make a slop game, but the thing is, competition is huge. It's like making a study AI. There's millions of them already. So why would I? They work. I would be happy if I got 5 grand from Roblox. You gotta play in long term, not short term. Yeah, I could make like little amounts over and over, but I would get exalted. And I can't just say to people like, yeah, I make slop games or Roblox. No one would respect that, okay? People would even hate on me if I did something like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, what do you mean? Imagine you're on the first day and you say stuff like, I earn 10k a month. And you're like, yo, how? And you say stuff like, yeah, I make Roblox games for children. Yup. She walks away. GG. Unless she's a gold digger, obviously. Good out, however, Halo's turn. You're not making games for kids. You're making games for everyone. Younger, older, it doesn't matter if it's good. And on Steam, your game gets rewarded based on how good it is, not how garbage it is. Because if your game is fun, repetitive, and not boring, your game can get a lot of sales. And if other people start recording your game, you'll make tons of dollars from that. There's a lot of competition in Steam too. Think about it like this. 99% of indie developers make $0. And the worst part is, you gotta pay $100 first. It doesn't matter which platform are you in. If your game doesn't work, then it won't work. But if your game works, it will work most of the time on other platforms as well. I would say slop games are usually the front page on Roblox, but it's not always the case. There's sometimes Gen 5s that you see on Roblox with 10k active or more, such as how Forge did, though the game died because the update sucked. While I was saying Blocktail's a niche game, the game isn't actually that niche. Like, it usually gets around like 1k active, which is kind of niche, but also not niche. But it peaked at 20-30k. It even hit 145,000 active players. That is like not even niche at all. And it got 100 million visits, so like, good games get rewarded as well. But the fact that current most popular games are Sailor Peace, Grow a Garden, that game didn't die, and Be a Lucky Block, I doubt it will get better. Only in 1 in 1,000 games in Roblox to be a good game to hit. Such a Forge did get lucky actually. They just did one devlog and boom, 400,000 views, 1,000 people rushing to it, and the game died. Same story, whatever. So good games actually get popular because of luck. Everything is luck, actually. That's why in my country you cannot even access the PayPal. But is it really a problem? You will never get to anywhere if you blame the others. Only time you will ever hit success is when you can actually work for yourself, invest out yourself. And if I keep going on the same pit, I will never achieve anything in my life. Maybe I'll get lucky, hit some cash, but like, after 20 years, will it be worth doing it? I'm currently 16. I'm not sure if I ever see my 50s. Life only gives reward to people who took risks, so I'm doing it. You can do the same chill path by going to school, go to university, build a job, blah blah. You cannot even continue doing that. You might say like what worse has been after failing one class. I mean, kinda true though. I'm fucking idiot. Yeah, my opinion stays the same. I don't want normal career. I don't want to work 9 to 5 for 40 years. It's not what humans made for. Humans made for their creativity to show up, not to hide. That's why I'm joining the OnlyFans. So this is why I started this journey. The journey of me becoming a millionaire before the age of 20. I got 4 years. If I don't make this, then I'm a failure. You can follow me to support my journey. Help me by commenting and liking this video. But that's all for me to say.